Let's move on to the pricing. When was it that you first realized that there was a business inside of helping people price their products appropriately?
The introduction to pricing was somewhat accidental. I was an engineer, as you described at GE, but I saw all these people on the commercial side of the business going to sales meetings in Las Vegas and taking customers out for golf outings. And I thought, the heck am I doing in this lab? I want to go hang out with the people. I'm a people person. I have a big personality. So I wanted to get closer to the sales and marketing end of the business. And the best way to do that in GE at that time was to go into a Six Sigma. I became a Six Sigma black belt and ended up on a rotation in that program in pricing. And so I didn't know anything about it. I certainly didn't seek it out. But that was big, sort of began my love affair with pricing. It's this intersection of art and science, people and process, data and psychology. You know, you read an econ textbook, it looks really mathematical and clinical, right? Like this sort of demand curve math, but the real world's super different. It's a lot more nuanced and gray and more like a game of poker where everybody's hiding the truth. And so I got very fascinated. That's how I started my corporate career in pricing. But most small and medium sized companies don't have access to some of those super expensive and super sophisticated methods of making pricing decisions. They can be very expensive. And so I had this idea that I could bring this knowledge of good pricing strategy and execution that I'd gotten at some of the, biggest and best companies in the world to to the mid-market and work with small and medium-sized companies to help them get better. I saw the market opportunity, which turned out to be true. But the thing that I didn't appreciate at the time that is my favorite thing about working with this group of companies is that a modest change in pricing makes a meaningful difference, not only in the company and their profitability, but how that shows up for the people that work there. You know, if you're a 30-person firm and you suddenly have 10% more to your bottom line, now sometimes people are getting a profit share that they wouldn't have otherwise gotten.
Mhm.
So now somebody's putting a new roof on their house or paying their daughter's college tuition or this is there's a real ripple effect in the work, and it makes it so satisfying to do it versus when I was in corporate America, and if I was wildly successful with our price increase, then it might add a tenth of a penny to the shareholder price or something. It just I didn't feel the connection to the human in the way that I do working with the businesses I work with now.